So I'm Rohit Agarwal. I'm the founder of Portkey.ai, which is an LLMOps company. I'm not too much of a coffee aficionado, but I think I prefer my South Indian filter coffee. That's my drug, yes.
But I would love to hear, what are you seeing in the wild as far as use cases go, as far as like what customers are doing, and how is the use case as you're like breaking through these bottlenecks? How is the complexity of the apps that people are able to build evolving?
Right. I think, so I always look at it from two frames of mind, right? So you have the in-production applications. So people have experimented for a while. They've figured out the best paths. They figured out value. And then we're seeing stuff in production. And then there's still things that are in the experimentation phase. So let's probably talk about both a little bit, right? So in the production phases, I have seen three kinds of applications, and it's almost everything that I've seen fits into these three applications, right? One is you either have a summarization type application, which is, here's an ArcSIF PDF, give me a summary. Here's my financial report, give me a summary. Here's a YouTube video, give me a summary. So those are, I think, very basic examples, but then going deeper into meeting summaries, convert the summary into an action item list for me. Can you also put it into my to-do list? So those are things that are becoming popular. So, summarization as a concept, really popular. The second one is this Q&A. And I think this is the most popular use case right now. So if you look at RAG is probably the defining production feature in almost every software application that exists today. So be it customer support, data inquiry, sales, internal IT use cases, almost every software that exists is just hustling to add RAG to their applications. And I think the key advantage people are seeing is now you can have, there was always this utopian world shown by chatbot companies earlier on saying that, can I just chat with all of this information, all of this knowledge I have stored? And for the first time, it's becoming possible, and to a very large extent, accurately possible. This is also the one use case that is not prone to hallucination too much, because if you give all of the context to a foundational model, they end up returning really great answers. So that's where I've seen people find a lot of ROI, and people are willing to pay for tools like this as well. So I think that's the Q&A use case, RAG use cases, probably the most popular right now. And the third kind of use cases, I almost categorize them as generative use cases, which is what the word even started with, right? So write me a blog post, brainstorm the pros and cons of this decision. Here's an email. Can you change the tone? Can you fix the grammar? I think one surprising thing, which I'd love to tell you, is that among all of the customers I talk to, fix my grammar or fix my tone seem to be the most useful use cases. And you'd imagine, hey, these are like super primary and Grammarly would do it, etc. But I think these two use cases see the highest usage amongst, if you launch 10 features and you have these two will probably get used the most, which is very interesting.